episode of Random Gaming News, where I, Tasty, will be looking at a few news articles from the past week in gaming news. If you do want to look at these articles, I'll leave links in the description below. Today, we'll be looking at leaks from E3, and I don't mean the gaming kind. Then, we'll be taking a look at an angry Breath of the Wild fan who smashes a PS4. After that, we'll be looking at loot boxes getting exposed, the X-rated style. Then, closing up with the handheld Xbox patent that has come out here recently. Well, if you guys did like this video, go ahead and hit the like button to let me know you guys did enjoy it. Remember to hit the subscribe button so you guys can keep up to date on everything we're doing here on Random Gaming News. And let's go ahead and start that first news article. We're first going to look at the huge leak that happened over this past weekend with the ESA and E3. Over 2,000 reporters of info was leaked due to E3 sites having a link to download a spreadsheet of all the numbers and addresses of all the reporters that attended the E3 conference last year. This link has since been removed, but it was still a big issue. While many people have had their info leaked, were reporters that put their business info down and their business numbers. Well, that is bad. There was also, a worse situation that happened where, content creators and freelance writers were putting their personal info and home addresses down. So that information did get out, and two reporters did tell Kotaku that they were getting prank calls already from them. And it gets worse, because when the ESA did remove it from the E3's site, the actual link, they left a cached version on there, so if you did still have a link to it, or it was saved in your cache files, you were still able to get a hold of that information. It's still unclear of what exactly is going to come from the outcome of this leak, but we'll definitely keep you up to date on what will happen next. Let's go ahead and take a look at this next news story. This next one here is a little funny, but kind of sad. I'm going to butcher a few names, but I'll give it a try. miHoYo unveiled Genshin Impact for the PS4, and many noted that a lot of the assets looked like they were just ripped from Breath of the Wild or copied over from there. Few were very upset that Sony would just shamelessly promote a game that would do something along these lines. So one brave soul took it upon himself to go to China Joy and protest on August 3rd. He brought a PS4 and he let that thing have it. Let me tell you, he really showed Sony what was what. Not much, was said. I'll link down to in the description of the actual article. But like I said, it was kind of funny, and I wanted to mention it here. Let's go ahead and move on to the next news story. Now let's talk a little bit about that X-rated exposure that loot boxes are getting from ESA board here. Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft are going to have to start showing the percentages for obtaining virtual randomized items out of their loot boxes, because ESA has just made a new policy where by the end of 2020 all of those gaming platforms will have to start showing their percentages for obtaining that ultra rare item out of the loot boxes. And there are a few companies that are already on board, like you can see here, and there are a few companies that aren't on board, like here. But it'll be interesting to see what will come of this for companies like EA, where they don't show that percentage, and a lot of their revenue does come from games like FIFA, where you get those game packs and whatnot. So I'll leave a link down in the description for the full article so you guys can check that out. Let's go ahead and just move on to that next news story here. Lastly, we're going to talk about a new patent that came out from Microsoft on July 9th for attachable controllers to a touchscreen device like a smartphone. From the pictures you're seeing here, it looks like they attached a smartphone case to make mobile gaming more enjoyable. It's still unclear if that would just be for like mobile games or if it's going to be for like streaming Xbox games to your phone. The picture you're seeing, and I'm going to butcher the name of the person that did it, and I do apologize to the creator, but they are really cool, and I want to just give a shout out to Shurong Sut, editor of Yoko Designs. He based the design off of the patent application, and he's the one that actually gave it the name xCloud. The renders do show off the controllers, like how they connect on the side here, like Joy-Con controllers, and it's unclear if they're actually going to make these or not. They haven't come out to say anything. These are just patents that got released, but companies put out patents all the time, and they don't ever build the product. It just would be cool if they did. I just wanted to showcase this here as the ending story. Thanks for watching the first episode of Random Gaming News. I did want to take a quick second and shout out to those 60 people that have subscribed already to the channel. I do greatly appreciate everybody that has subscribed, and if you are watching the video and you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to help me out. And if you did like this video, hit the like button so that way I know that I'm doing something that you guys enjoy. Other than that, I did want to let out a new schedule here for the channel that is going to be more consistent since this is the news segment. Let's go ahead and drop some news for the channel. I'll place up on the screen the actual schedule here. As you can see, Monday at 8 a.m. is news. Friday at 6 p.m. is gaming news, and Saturday at 6 p.m. is the Let's Play. So if you guys did like the channel, go ahead and subscribe so that way you can keep up to date on everything that we're doing, and hit the like button on any videos that you like. And if you do hit the dislike button, just leave it in the comments of why you disliked the video. Also leave in the comments if you did like any of the gaming news that we shared today. And as always, my name is Tasty, and I poop my pants.